I wanted to start that message about don't lose yourself from the trees. Don't lose sight of the forest from the trees, because someone asked me the other day about the difference of anorexia versus bulimia. And there was a sense of despair. Their child was going through something, and there was an incredible sense of despair, and I felt it. And that's the normal reaction, and it's totally to be expected. And if we are going to talk about this, we need to come from a place, a state of mind where you're not hopeless. Don't give up hope. Don't give up hope. An eating disorder is not cancer. It's really not. It sucks. But it's not cancer. It's not a death sentence. There's many, many people who have recovered and are not, and are grateful for their eating disorder. Yeah, they're grateful. I mean, sure, if they had to go back and, honestly, some people might even choose to have the eating disorder if they could go back and do it again, because their eating disorder taught them something. And so, before we discuss the difference of anorexia versus bulimia, it's pretty simple, but just ground yourself and realize that it's not the end of the world, that there are resources available, that if you are going through this, if you are struggling, that this struggle does not define you. It's part of you, but it does not define you. Maintain a big picture. Realize you have support. Realize that you've overcome challenges in your past, and that this is something, but it's not insurmountable, and you most likely are probably going to pull through it and become stronger. So don't despair. Have hope. Tap into that inner light. It's there. You feel it. And okay, so the difference between bulimia and anorexia, it's minuscule, actually. The difference is how you handle food. Anorexia people basically don't eat. Bulimia people, they eat a lot and then they throw up. Anorexics weight, I think clinically the number's at 15%. If you lost 15% of your body weight, you're getting thin. You see pictures of women and guys who are dangerously thin. That's anorexia. Bulimia, we have vomit, back of the teeth. Now, those are the differences, and they might seem like big differences. One person is not eating, one person is vomiting and eating a lot. But deep down, they are the same. It is this hatred, it is this shame, it is this unworthiness of the body as it is. You could be great looking and have bulimia or anorexia. It affects you. It's a mental, emotional thing. It hits you, and the attempt to be thin, the attempt to control, so much control, a lot of anxiety going on, depression underneath this. It's this attempt to control, and so one person is attempting the vomiting is the control for the bulimia, and the other one is for anorexia, it's not eating. That's the control. Both are about control and seeking ultimately love through control. This hole, this wound in the heart, this dissatisfaction with the body and mind and soul. It's this self-hatred of it. Really, it sounds like a strong word, but that's what it is. And the only thing that heals that is love, acceptance. self-care, it's compassion. But in a misguided attempt to heal that wound, people clench. They try to control it. It's misguided. They think and feel that if they controlled their body, then they'd be happy. That's what's going on deep down, but it's just misguided. So the similarities are deep down the same. They manifest a little bit differently. Essentially, anorexics don't eat. Essentially, bulimics eat a lot and then purge. Hope this answers your question. If you have more, let me know.